Welcome to the Cybertruck unveil.
We're finally going to start delivering production Cybertrucks later this year.
Are you ready to hit the streets with a Tesla Cybertruck? After an extended wait, the Cybertruck eventually showed up. In fact, the Cybertruck is in manufacturing and will be ready to launch by June of this year. I'm working at a booth at a trade show this week, and a manufacturing engineer from Tesla who's been there for 10 years told me today they'll be starting production of the Cybertruck early next month, stated a member of the Cybertruck Owners Club. Based on his words and mood, it seems like he's pretty confident of this, and I think he's right. So what's been altered from the original Cybertruck design to the 2023 version? What makes the Cybertruck better than the other electric vehicles competing in the same market? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing, if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any more of our videos in the future. Now, let's get started with today's content. Continuing our conversation with the Cybertruck Owners Club, he said, honestly, he actually said next week at one point as well. I was just so hesitant to say that right away on this forum because it seemed too good to be true, but it sounds like it could totally be the case. He told me he was heading back to Austin tomorrow to work on it some more. He seemed pretty involved with its manufacturing. I did ask as well if he knew if it would have a Ford Lightning-style frunk, and he wasn't aware of it or couldn't tell me. Actually, the Tesla Cybertruck is one of the most anticipated Tesla products and also one of the most delayed. Now it's finally going into production in the coming months, and Tesla gave an update on the production of the Cybertruck with the release of this year's first quarter financials. CEO Elon Musk made new comments announcing the first deliveries of a new car toward the end of third quarter. This would put the first Tesla Cybertruck deliveries around September of this year. It's the most precise timing of Cybertruck deliveries that Tesla's released to date. Indeed, the forthcoming battery-electric light-duty truck that was announced by Tesla in 2019 is slated to kick off production later this year. Updates include the following statements from the Tesla CEO. At the 2023 annual shareholders meeting, Elon Musk revealed an update on Tesla's radically new design. He said, "Actually, you can't just use conventional methods of manufacturing. We had to invent a whole new set of manufacturing techniques in order to build an exoskeleton-based car instead of an endoskeleton car, which is extremely non-trivial to building the Cybertruck, but we're making good progress." How did Tesla succeed in making a Cybertruck version at a reasonable price? Tesla has yet to update the Cybertruck pricing despite the electric pickup truck entering production soon. When unveiling the Cybertruck back in 2019, Tesla announced that the electric pickup truck would be offered in 3 different configurations, such as single-motor rear-wheel drive with 250 miles of range, goes from 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds with a top speed of 110 miles an hour. Starting price tag, $39,900. Secondly, dual-motor all-wheel drive with 300 miles of range, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, speed topping out at 120 miles an hour, and that one starts at $49,900. And finally, the tri-motor all-wheel drive with 500 miles of range. This one goes from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 130 miles an hour, and the starting price tag is $69,900. This is based on the chart unveiled by Tesla at the original event. Shortly afterwards, Tesla indicated that the pricing and configurations would be updated closer to production. So how much could the Tesla Cybertruck cost now following years of inflation and supply chain problems? Elon said, "It'll be hard to make the Cybertruck affordable." He later added that he'll sell between 250,000 and 500,000 units a year. To be clear, Tesla probably doesn't know an exact price. In fact, they're probably just waiting to have a better understanding of their own production and look at the rest of the market. In 2023, how many Tesla Cybertrucks does Tesla aim to produce this year? From the beginning, Tesla's investor Gary Black believes Tesla will make Cybertruck deliveries in late 2023 and estimates 10,000 truck deliveries as part of his overall 1.9 million delivery estimate for this year. Despite the design of the Cybertruck not being officially agreed upon, everything pointed to the Cybertruck having a huge demand. As pointed out by Tesla's CEO numerous times, the Cybertruck's production hinges on a critical factor: demand. For example, a tally showed that the Cybertruck had received over 1.5 million reservations. To be fair, with those bookings, Tesla only asked for a refundable deposit of $100. But these numbers clearly demonstrate the interest, love, and willingness to wait for the Cybertruck. It's obvious that the Tesla Cybertruck has an enormous amount of demand in the US, which has long been an electric truck-dominated car market. The scale of demand will quickly help determine the number of resources and funding made available for Cybertruck production. Many Tesla fans and analysts believe that the automaker could produce Cybertrucks at the same rate as some 1 million unit pickup programs in the US, like the F-150. However, based on actual production conditions and his existing experience, CEO Elon Musk has now managed expectations down. The Tesla Cybertruck production estimate he shared was much lower than others anticipated. During a presentation at Tesla's annual shareholder meeting in 2023, Musk reiterated Tesla's goal to bring the Cybertruck to production later this year and the volume production next year. He said,
There will be an S-curve of production, so it'll be slow at first and then ramping up. And I guess we'll see what the demand is like. I think we're likely to do probably 250,000 a year, I think, maybe more. Again, very much dependent on what the demand is like, and we don't just need to ramp up production, but we also need to improve the production cost efficiency, which is going to be also a very, very hard thing. So, but I'd say it's, 250,000 a year is a reasonable guess.
But later Musk added,
And it might be 500,000, I don't know, but we'll make as many as people want.
how does the interior of Cybertruck change? We've all been anticipating the fully fledged release of the Tesla Cybertruck for almost 4 years now. Well, we've got some good news, as it seems that the Cybertruck won't be released this year, but it'll also get an extensive upgrade compared to the 2019 model. The first one is an unorthodox design of the Cybertruck steering wheel. Newly leaked photos show a fascinating driver's perspective view, including an up-close examination of the Cybertruck steering wheel. It's an improved yoke steering wheel, which seems to amalgamate a traditional round design with a unique yoke style. It's combining the attributes of a steering yoke with a steering wheel, basically a square-looking steering wheel. A fusion of designs from Tesla's Model S and Model X, the Cybertruck steering wheel challenges conventional design norms. The design amalgamates the yoke and round wheel styles, excluding stalls but featuring touch-sensitive buttons. It's a unique steering wheel, echoing the groundbreaking ethos of Tesla. The second one is the one that definitely confirms the Cybertruck's not going to be using gear stocks. The reason is, there's all the capacitive buttons on the left side. It does look pretty similar. It's got the left and right blinkers and high beams. But where it gets interesting is on the right side. This time they stored about 4 buttons, most of which are pretty standard, like your microphone button for voice commands, your windshield wipers, and your cruise control / autopilot buttons. But there also appears to be a different one. Both the Model S and X all have a horn button. Well, this one looks like an answer phone call button. It definitely does not look like the traditional horn icon, because that's supposed to be something you can quickly access. Compared to the one before, it's not had a horn like normal. The hope is that this year's Cybertruck actually lets you honk the horn like a normal car. You should just be able to push the center and honk the horn. Moreover, according to Tesla's announcement, they claim that the Cybertruck will have Tesla's largest display ever, measuring 18.5 inches diagonally. However, it'll come with a gauge cluster of heads-up displays. The redesigned Model S and Model X have a 17-inch center screen, while the Model 3 and Model Ys have a 15-inch center display. Tesla also launched its 2023 12.9 software update for this year's Cybertruck, showing that it remains to be an innovative leader worldwide. While Tesla continues to astonish its customers with regularity of its software updates, perhaps even more remarkable is its ability to continually innovate on its already industry-leading software experience. And this year's 12.9 software gets launched later this month. It has numerous changes, ranging in its effect on the driving experience, but 5 stands out as genuinely product-defining. Most notably, as Tesla continues to improve its excellent vehicle safety, its automatic emergency braking system has been updated to better detect perpendicular movement, which will help prevent collisions at intersections or in other scenarios. Also improving its autonomous offerings, Tesla's Speed Assist has also got an upgrade, and driver control and Tesla's anonymous data collection can be disabled, allowing for significantly improved privacy. With the rest of the changes coming in the 2023 12.9 update being either cosmetic or improving software usability generally, Tesla continues to make its infotainment offering industry-leading by a wide margin. In all likelihood, with a growing number of automakers investing in systems similar to Tesla's offering, it'll continue to be a selling point for the world's top EV brand. In addition, the Tesla Cybertruck will not only debut a revolutionary manufacturing process, it'll also be one of the first vehicles in the company's lineup to be equipped with Tesla's Hardware 4 computer. Hardware 4 is the successor to the custom Hardware 3.0 computer that's currently being deployed to the company's vehicles today. Musk remarked that a Hardware 4.0 or FSD Computer 2 will be coming in the future. This unit would be a step up from the already impressive Hardware 3.0, both in performance and safety. One more interesting thing is that the most recent data we received indicates that floor mats are not currently included with the Tesla Cybertruck. If an electric pickup does not have a matching floor mat, it'll become uncomfortable and ugly for the car. Fortunately, this information still holds true for the prototype version. Hopefully, Elon addresses this before the Tesla Cybertruck is actually released to make the pickup even better. How is Cybertruck's exterior different? The first change is Tesla's Cybertruck size has been revealed that it's just a bit smaller than the original prototype. This year, Tesla reduced the size by 3%, made the centerline more level, and lowered the windowsill height. It's 6.5 feet bigger than its competitor, the Ford F-150. And the Tesla Cybertruck keycard is the company's answer to the pain of the traditional car key. The pocket-sized card is designed to be a backup method to your phone key or key fob, which are the preferred methods of locking and unlocking your Cybertruck. On top of that, you can use your phone as a keycard via NFC. Tap your phone on the B-pillar to unlock and lock the car. How passionate is Elon about Cybertruck? Cybertruck is the car I'll be driving on a day-to-day basis. Elon Musk made this official during his Tesla shareholder meeting this year. In addition, he also himself tweeted the plaid Cybertruck is what he's going to drive. It seems that Elon Musk has a great passion for Cybertrucks. This promises a 2023 Cybertruck version with the most impressive features. Where's it manufactured? The Tesla Cybertruck was officially presented at the end of 2019. After 4 years of waiting, the first customers of the electric pickup will finally get their car. Tesla wants this to be a model delivered to all main markets around the world. Musk has said the production of the Cybertruck could be finally ready and trucks could be sold to consumers during the middle or end of this year. After years of waiting, production's scheduled to start at the Tesla factory in Austin, Texas in June. Things seem to be on track so far. That's according to Chief Vehicle Designer Franz von Holzhausen. Of course, once the Tesla Cybertruck actually goes into mass production and reaches the public, it'll undoubtedly be a total revolution for the EV industry, both for Tesla and for the public. The vehicle's been a dream for truly a long time, but the reality is that the brand could meet its promises before the end of this year. Last year was a very good year for Tesla's production figures. However, Gary Black points out that this 2023 could be a huge contributor to the overall success. What technology does Tesla apply to the production of Cybertruck? The finest in apocalyptic defense technology, Musk responded. Musk is still keeping the flame alive around this car. And he appeared in a Twitter thread to claim that this vehicle is the finest form of defense equipment in the event of the end of the world. And the Tesla Cybertruck is the coolest car ever, one user claimed. The billionaire probably used humor, but the notoriety of the Cybertruck was born from the fact that the vehicle comes from images of sci-fi and anticipation films. Musk plays on those references that speak to Tesla fans. This helps keep interest around the vehicle alive. In addition, a proprietary 301 series stainless steel gives Tesla's first pickup truck unique sales attributes while saving costs. Tesla's decision to use stainless steel for its upcoming Cybertruck aims to give the new electric pickup strength and durability beyond that of its competitors. Musk described the corrosion-resistant 3mm thick equal to 118 inches of sheet specified for Cybertruck as ultra-hard 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel. Tesla's strategy with this truck is very interesting, observed Dr. David Matlock, Professor Emeritus of Colorado School of Mines Advanced Steel Processing and Products Research Center. Moreover, some information has recently revealed that the Tesla Cybertruck, in essence, is fully ready to go into production since the brand has already received the Giga Press, which is a press and cast that will shape the structure of the car, and that will be the largest in the world. In order to shorten production time and also reduce costs for upcoming Cybertruck cars, Tesla combines Optimus robots and human resources for this purpose. Tesla's recently hosted countless metal casting, welders, and fabrication experts for the Cybertruck in Austin, and many coming in from China where some Tesla vehicles were already being manufactured. This means that once the brand has the Giga Press squeezed and ready, the manufacture of large units could be accelerated more quickly than expected. Has anyone else heard about when production's gonna start? And do you anticipate Tesla releasing any further Cybertruck updates?
To kick it off for today, the most recent version of the Tesla Cybertruck appeared in California. Wrapped in camouflage, it's been spotted for the first time today in California, suggesting that the automaker may have finalized the design of the electric pickup. Since the first time the Cybertruck was unveiled, its design has gone through several changes. Recent sightings of the truck in public and at Investor Day have shown a level of fit and finish that one would expect from a production version, suggesting Tesla was getting close to finalizing the design ahead of the planned start of production later this summer. That moment seems closer than ever now, as a Cybertruck wrapped in camouflage was spotted today in Palo Alto, California. The Cybertruck has been spotted again, this time with some weird stickers on its body. It seems like it was hungry for some burgers and fries, as it was seen leaving an In-N-Out drive-thru. Elon Musk tweeted about the video saying, "It's a tradition," implying that this might be the final look of the truck. Why did they put those silly stickers on the Cybertruck? Maybe they wanted to make it less noticeable, or maybe they just wanted to have some fun. This is the first time we spot a Cybertruck prototype in such a funky disguise. Maybe Musk and his crew are busy polishing the bones and adding some spice to the beast. The Cybertruck is coming soon, but some lucky folks have already seen it in action. Musk's electric beast was spotted wearing a desert camo wrap and cruising through an In-N-Out burger drive-thru. Maybe it was hungry for some animal fries, or maybe it was just testing its stealth mode for a secret mission. Either way, it sure caught some attention with its futuristic look and sharp angles. The Cybertruck is a big deal, but you wouldn't know it from the way Tesla hides it. The latest prototypes seen on the road were covered in camo, which is a first for Tesla. Usually they don't bother with disguising their test vehicles, but maybe they wanted to create some mystery or confusion. Or maybe they just ran out of paint. Either way, it didn't work very well because the Cybertruck is pretty hard to miss. Elon Musk even joked on Twitter, "Good thing we used camo, lol." But the real question is, what's up with the steering wheel? Has it changed since the last time we saw it? Here we see this particular Cybertruck has a round steering wheel, not the hybrid yoke wheel that was on the Cybertruck on display at Investor Day. Based on all the latest evidence, it appears that Tesla is at the very least considering the idea of using a traditional round steering wheel with the Cybertruck. But interestingly enough, hints of the Cybertruck's round steering wheel option were hidden in plain sight. Since the Cybertruck was released, the vehicle was never spotted with a conventional steering wheel. The original hulking Cybertruck prototype featured a steering yoke that is very similar to what was released for the new Model S and Model X. Similar steering yokes were spotted in later prototypes of the all-electric pickup truck. Recent photos of Cybertruck prototypes even featured an improved yoke system that included traditional elements. It was still rectangular in shape like the new Model S and X's yokes, but it also featured a top where the driver could rest a hand. It also included capacitive buttons for features like turn signals similar to the flagship sedan and SUV. As per recent observations from the Tesla community, however, it appears that Tesla is also testing out Cybertruck prototypes that are equipped with an honest-to-goodness round steering wheel. The round steering wheel could be seen in the Optimus demo video that Tesla showcased during the 2023 Cyber Roundup. Near the end of the video, which featured a close-up of the humanoid robots, one could see the unmistakable outline of a round steering wheel inside the Cybertruck prototype. It's a good idea for Tesla to roll out the Cybertruck with a round steering wheel option, at least to give customers the choices. Now, the presence of a Cybertruck round steering wheel hiding in plain sight does not mean that Tesla would be releasing the vehicle with this option. For example, the numerous previous prototypes of the Model S and X were cited with round steering wheels after all, but the two vehicles were released exclusively with a steering yoke anyway. Then, in the following updates, they changed the default steering system to a round steering wheel again. So perhaps the Cybertruck has a chance to be released with a similar option. Such an option would most likely be appreciated, especially by long-time pickup truck owners who would likely use the vehicle for work. The last new feature, which is shown in a Tesla Cybertruck prototype spotted on public roads in Palo Alto, California, is its new side mirror design. It seems the company will implement a new triangular side mirror design that fits the sharp edges of the futuristic cyberpunk-inspired vehicle. In some instances, previous versions of the Cybertruck have have equipped more traditional rectangular or square side mirrors, or in some instances, no mirrors at all. Over the years, Cybertruck sightings have shown differing designs and ideas for side mirrors. But according to Tesla's chief vehicle designer Franz von Holzhausen, the design phase of the Tesla Cybertruck has concluded. Perhaps this is the side mirror design Tesla will utilize. How did Tesla tell the world about their manufacturing schedule? Tesla is gearing up for the Cybertruck launch, or as they call it internally and with suppliers, Project Everest. The company has told suppliers to get ready for Cybertruck production by aiming to crank out 375,000 units of the electric beast every year. That's a lot of metal triangles, especially considering Elon Musk has admitted that the Cybertruck has been a tough nut to crack in terms of engineering and design. Tesla is clearly on a mission to conquer the pickup market with its Cybertruck. The company has also announced that Cybertruck will roll out of the factory in Texas in 2023. According to sources, Tesla is planning to have its first Cybertruck prototypes by the end of August. These are the final versions before mass production kicks off in early October. The company has not revealed the final look of the electric truck or when it will start delivering it to customers, only saying that the price and other details will be announced at a special event sometime in the third quarter. As reported, the 4680 battery cells for the Tesla Cybertruck could come from Panasonic and LG Energy Solution at first, as Tesla has not yet reached its goal with its own 4680 cells of the first generation. So what's Tesla's secret sauce for making so many cars? The Cybertruck is a big deal, and Musk couldn't hide his excitement when he took a spin in a beta version that was out of this world. Tesla has been gearing up for the Cybertruck's production at Gigafactory Texas for a while, as some equipment that is rumored to be for the truck has been spotted at the site for months. The company has confirmed that Tesla will use the Idra 9,000-ton Giga Press for the Cybertruck's castings, and one unit is already in place in Texas. Moreover, Tesla has applied for expansions to their factory in Fremont, California just in time to support the launch of Cybertruck production this summer, and these planned changes could reveal Tesla's vision for the future of the facility. These applications show that Tesla wants to make changes in several areas of the plant. The biggest is for a tool installation along with the addition of new electrical outlets on the factory's first floor. Aside from that, the company is also seeking permits to move equipment from the second floor where the plant has its battery manufacturing stations. This is pretty groundbreaking for Fremont because the building itself is located in a separate area that makes it very hard to think about expansion. So adding another production line and shuffling equipment around the second floor has to mean that something big is taking over at Fremont. We're looking at the tool installation for the Cybertruck's production line. This is probably a new or expanded line on the first floor of Fremont where they make the vehicles look like normal cars. This could be for any vehicle, but the timing suggests that Tesla is trying to boost Cybertruck's efficiency before Giga Texas takes over the mass production. We know that Fremont is where the Cybertruck magic happens right now. Tesla showed off their shiny line to the investors during their April 19th meeting. And this explains the equipment on the second floor. Fremont makes a lot of batteries there, and we learned from some filings last August that Tesla has been cooking up the Cybertruck's battery packs there too. It makes sense to beef up that area in Fremont to make the Cybertruck ramp up smoother than its edges. This is a big year for Tesla's construction and changes. Gigafactories in Nevada, Texas, and Berlin are all growing bigger and better. The megafactory in Lathrop, California is done and is making megapacks for energy storage, while Tesla gets ready to dig up some dirt for another megapack factory in Shanghai. And at the March Investor Day, Elon Musk dropped the bomb that a new gigafactory is coming to Mexico by next year or sooner. Fremont has been busy with future development plans and getting ready for the Cybertruck prototype production. But let's face it, Fremont is tiny compared to Tesla's Texas factory. With only 511,000 square meters of floor space and no room to grow, Fremont is like a toy car next to a monster truck. But don't worry, Fremont still matters to Tesla. That's why they chose it to make the first batch of beta Cybertruck test models. We've seen the electric beast roaming around the Fremont test tracks many times since 2023 began. Maybe Tesla decided to use Fremont for the Cybertruck beta because Texas just was too busy building its own stuff, or maybe Fremont was just easier to set up for a smaller scale production. Either way, Fremont can also serve as a testing ground for new ideas and improvements that can be applied to other factories. Remember the Investor Day event where Tesla showed off their new construction methods, vehicle platforms, and factory layouts? They had some ambitious goals for efficiency and innovation, and it seems like they're doing well with the Cybertruck production thanks to their prototype production line. And Fremont is a great place to do that, at least on a smaller scale. Plus, they can also make the battery packs for the Cybertruck and other models there if they use their space wisely. And to top off today's video, we'd like to announce breaking news that Musk implied his support for opening one more Gigafactory in France in the European market. That's right, Tesla is interested in locating its next Gigafactory in France. Jean-Noël Barrot, the nation's digital minister, agreed with the notion. The minister joked that they have been working so hard to woo Tesla to build a Gigafactory in France that they might as well rename the country Francola. The minister also pointed out the booming battery sector in France, which should make Tesla feel right at home. It'll be great to have a Tesla factory in France. There has been a lot of effort and energy to make sure this is possible, and this can happen. We have also invested in an entire sector of electric batteries, so we will try to convince him that France is the best possible place in Europe to establish the next Tesla factory, Barrot said. Musk also said he was confident Tesla would make significant investments in France in the future. Barrot also shared some words of praise for Musk, who he described as a great inventor, probably one of the greatest of the beginning of this century. The European response to the American Inflation Reduction Act and the strides France has achieved in luring investment and enhancing the prognosis of electric vehicles and energy were among the subjects discussed. As the US has become a giant magnet for money after passing the $430 billion Inflation Reduction Act, which offers huge tax breaks for going green and making stuff locally, Macron is on a mission to attract investment in eco-friendly technologies. Le Maire even threw in some extra tax goodies for Musk's green projects that he announced last week. But so far, the tech tycoon has only built one European Gigafactory in Germany, despite France's repeated attempts to woo him. To change that, Macron declared last week that the current cash bonus for new electric car buyers of up to 5,000 euros will only apply to cars made by manufacturers who meet strict low-carbon standards, effectively banning vehicles made outside of Europe. France now expects a total of 28 investment projects from companies like Morgan Stanley, IKEA, and Pfizer. The projects are expected to create 8,000 jobs in total. The biggest investment, which Macron unveiled on Friday, is a 5.2 billion euro project from a Taiwanese car battery maker in the northern port city of Dunkirk. Then, a 1.5 billion euro joint venture between the French company Orano and the Chinese company XTC will open a battery component factory in Dunkirk. Also, according to Macron's team, IKEA plans to invest 906 million euros by 2026, while Pfizer has earmarked €500 million for France expansion over the same period, followed by its British rival GSK with 400 million euros. So, are you buying a Tesla Cybertruck? And how have you prepared to welcome the first Cybertruck this August? We'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts about it. Otherwise, we hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more Tesla Car World content. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. We appreciate your support and your time. Once again, we thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again next time. Until then, take care and be safe.